What's up, guys? It's your boy, Hotshot and Bubby. Are you on ELD? Are you sick of the ELD? Well, today, I'm going to tell you how to cheat the ELD. And it starts now. What's up, guys? It's your boy coming back with another video. In this video, talk about ELD hacks. How can I cheat the ELD? So, number one is always use personal conveyance when you end your shift. Because what happens is you end your shift, and let's say you get woke up in the middle of the night, you got to move your truck, or a driver, you need to move for a driver or something. You need to move your truck. Or you just see a better spot and you decide you want to drive across the parking lot. Well, if you forget to put personal conveyance on at that moment, you're now in violation. Nah, it's not a violation, but that's a restart of a 10-hour clock, 10-hour break. And if you're 5 hours in or 3 hours in, dude, that's a big hit. And DOT doesn't want to hear the excuses. It ain't about excuses. They don't care. So, you always use personal conveyance so that you're covered. You always use personal conveyance in case you have to move the truck. Because let's face it, as long as we're on ELDs, we still don't always think about touching that ELD before we do anything. At least I know I don't. So, I know, I'm sorry guys, my phone thing's broke, and this is what y'all got to get me today. So, number two, when you're going on duty, i.e. pre-trip, or getting fuel, you're at the fuel island, whatever. When you're going on pre-trip or on duty, not driving, always put in yard move, because you're moving around the yard. Because 5 miles an hour is very, very, very slow. And just going from the third spot at the fuel pump to the pump, you can hit your 5 mile an hour, and that puts you back on duty not driving, or on duty driving. And you want to minimize your on duty driving as much as possible, because on duty driving goes against your clock. Even if you're not going anywhere, even if you're not fully driving, So always use yard move when on duty, even for like a pre-trip. Like, let's say you do your pre-trip and then you're going to get fuel after the pre-trip. Well, go on duty yard move. So that way when you drive over, it doesn't start your on-duty driving. Because your on-duty driving is the only thing you cannot edit. You can edit everything else in case of a mistake. So, always, always, always use PC when you stop. Yard move when on duty. Alright, number three. Every chance you get, go off duty not driving. Not on duty not driving, off duty not driving. On duty is only when working. You want to maximize your off-duty time because it doesn't go against your 70-hour clock. it doesn't, it doesn't take down from the 70. It goes against your 14, but does not go against the 70. And the 70 can make or break you at times. The 14-hour clock is when you start, when you stop, that's it. But that 70 is when you work. It's only work time. So like, if I eat up a whole 14-hour clock, but only 2 hours we're working, I still have most of my 70 left. So I used to not really worry about it because I didn't understand the difference. So I would be on duty, and it didn't matter to me until I figured this out. And 1 week, I cost myself 9 hours on my 70 by doing this. And, that sounds like a lot, but that's about an hour and a half a day. It's easy to do. Very, very easy to do. So, always go off duty when possible. Alright guys, and number 4, always park at the shipper if you can. So, if you park at the shipper, always park at the shipper if you can. And if you're at a TA and you're 20 miles away, so you drive 20 minutes, you're ready to pick up, you're ready to rock, you're ready to roll, rumble, bumble, and you get there and they're like, skirt! It won't be ready for 2 hours. Truck's at the shop, truck's store parked, loads over here, loads over there. 2 hours, 3 hours. Well, that's your 70. Well, that's your 14 started already. So, if we would have parked at the shipper or the receiver, then we don't go on duty until we know that it's cool. So, if you're at the receiver and you have to wait, then you can work on paperwork or whatever you need to do without using up the clock. The clock is gold. So, more of the story, if you can park at the shipper, the receiver, wherever, as close as possible, do it. That is the best bet for number 4. To save time, save money, and be more efficient. It's all about time management. Now, number 5. I'm not saying to do it. I'm not saying it's a great idea. It may be illegal, but sometimes stuff just needs to be done. So it's not a high recommendation, but it's possible and you're able. So that is, so I'm at the TA. My pickup's 20 minutes down the road. Now, and I'm not saying to do this, I'm just telling you it's possible. If you unplug the ELD, if you're off duty, unplug the ELD, and you drive over, and then drive back and plug it in, it still says you've been off duty the whole time. But it also comes up unidentified drive time. And now, when I've done it on my logs, I've never been able to see the unidentified drive time. But if the boss or the, anybody that can go into your dashboard, not the DOT, you don't allow them in your dashboard, can see that there is unidentified drive time. But if you accept that unidentified drive time, you have now accepted that run. So you can unplug it, go, and come back. Now, do you want to make a habit of that? I wouldn't recommend it. But hey, who am I to tell you how to run your business? If you don't tell me how to run my business, I don't tell you how to run your business. I help you how to run your business. So, maybe, maybe not. That's your choice. But you can do it if need be. But if you're going to do it, make sure you start where you stop. Or make sure you stop where you started. Which one is it? Stop where you start or start where you stop? Interesting. So, guys, ELDs are not the end of the world. They can be cheated. You can be caught. But, like right now, mine's broke. It won't connect with my Bluetooth. So, they're computers. They're man-made. They're junk. All of them. So, make sure you manually double-check everything every time. So, that is the 5 ELD cheats. Now, tomorrow, you will, if you choose, you will learn the fundamentals of dispatch. Because the book is done, guys. It is done. Next to a couple of my good friends that double-checked it for the old hillbilly. We be ready to ride. Be ready to teach. So, the book's going to drop tomorrow. If you guys are interested in hotshot car hauling, hotshot trucking, how to be successful and as legal as possible, do us a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And then when you hit the subscribe button, you might as well, what do they do, guys? What should they do? Hit that ding ding. So, guys, this is content you're looking for, interested in, or if you just find me amusing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, like, share, subscribe, hit that ding ding, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.